Hey everyone, this is AntiTheGamerGuy coming straight at you from Entropia Universe Online. Let's see here, what are we going over today? Today I'd like to discuss some followers' questions, and instead of writing a book on them, I'd like to just go over in a video here with you guys for them and say, thanks for following, you guys rock. Some of the questions I'm going to cover are, do I have to spend money to play Entropia Universe? I don't mind spending $40 to $100 on a game, but I don't want to keep putting money into it. What costs money in Entropia? Do I have to pay for quests? Can I treat this like WoW or other MMOs where I can just kill mobs and hand in quests and grind all day? I'd like to discuss a little bit about ammo burn towards the end of the video, and I'm going to do all this in about 20 minutes hopefully. So moving right on into it, what I want to say, first, I'll try my best. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's just say straight off, Entropia Universe is not like a normal MMO or a theme park MMO like World of Warcraft. It's not like a normal sandbox MMO. So let's say like EverQuest or EverQuest 2 or Guild Wars 2 for that matter, or EVE Online. This is a game quite unique because every step you take in-game can affect your pocketbook in real life. I'm going to delve into this a little bit better now. First, I'm going to go over EU's Entropia Universe. I'm just going to say EU quite often. I'm going to go over EU's free-to-play model, which most MMOs have nowadays or are converting over into. In some way or another. So let's go over sweating real quick. Alright everybody, so the first thing you're going to need to know is I highly recommend that you start on Planet Calypso. You don't have to start on Planet Calypso. There's nothing extremely better about Planet Calypso other than some of the other planets. The only thing that is better about Planet Calypso is the player base, based not on their attitude, but on the fact that there's just more players on Planet Calypso. On other planets, you have very, very knowledgeable people. I would recommend visiting other planets as soon as possible. However, based on the fact that there's more players, you're going to be easier. It's going to be easier on you as a new player. Let's see here. Let's go over. Real fast, as a total new player, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, real quick, I just want to say, number one, do the tutorial no matter what. Number two, find people to run the gauntlet with you because it's going to get you a really cool healing item at the end of it. And number three, find a mentor as fast as possible for someone to mentor you to figure some things out. Alright. Sweating. We're here. We're at Boreas. This is a good sweating area. What you're going to want to do is you're going to pull up your inventory and you're going to go to your, let's see here, whatever inventory, and you're going to equip this sweating tool. You're going to get it for free. I think it's in the tutorial or they just give you one. And you're going to run down here and you're going to target a creature and you're going to start to sweat it. And you're going to get sweat. Now, I've already done a few minor things on sweating. The first thing that you're going to need to know is that at a low skill level, when you sweat a creature, you're going to get about 30 to 40 sweat bottles every 3 to 5 minutes. Okay? And you're going to take those sweat bottles and you're going to wait till you get 1,000 of them, which is a significant period of time, okay? And you're going to sell those 1,000 sweat bottles for 2 ped, okay? And that's Entropia Universe's free-to-play business model, okay? You're going to come out here and you're just going to do what all these people are doing right here. You're going to sweat creatures, and every 1,000 bottles of sweat, you're going to get 2 ped. All right. So that ped is going to go into your ped card right here, and you're going to be able to buy things with your ped. Okay. Now, as a non-free-to-play player, you can go to entropiauniverse.com and you can buy 95 ped for $10. So they take it should be 100, right? But you're going to get 95 ped for $10, and that's how they make their money. They take out that 5 ped increment for every 100 ped you buy. All right. Because every 100 ped in game is worth $10 in real life, and the way you do that is you go into your system here and you transfer ped into real dollars in real life, and they keep a small increment of that as well. Okay, I'm pretty sure that, I'm not positive on that, but I know that there is a small increment of some kind. Why do I have this box right here? Let me get rid of this box for you guys. There we go. They always get their cut somehow. Alright, so 1,000 bottles of sweat, you're going to get 2 ped, and then you're going to take your 2 ped, I'm sorry, and I'm going to show you what to do next. Just give me 1 second here. Alright guys, I went ahead and teleported over to Camp Icarus. That's on planet Calypso. And I'm going to show you a very brief explanation on hunting and how to try and make money as a hunter. Basically, i.e., am I going to have to keep pouring money into Entropia Universe to play it? I'm going to the trade terminal. Now, in order to be a hunter, which is one of 3 things you can do hunting, you can do mining, and you can do crafting in Entropia Universe. Or you can basically just play the auctioneer and buy and sell trade things. Buy and sell things. You have weapons here. I did this small demonstration earlier today, so I'm just going to go ahead and give you the information to shorten this video up a little bit for people so that they don't get bored watching me and hearing my voice. I spent exactly 8 ped for this demonstration. I bought a small rifle here for a quantity cost of 4 ped, and I bought 4 ped worth of ammunition. Okay, now the rifle that I bought, after using that small amount of ammunition, went down a little bit in durability, and it was what they call a limited weapon. And limited weapons means that it runs out of durability, that you cannot repair it, that it's just broken and you have to just get rid of it, okay? And it's not worth anything when you're done. So I spent 4 ped on the weapon, 4 ped in ammunition. I went out and I killed puny creatures, which I'm going to show you right now. I'm just going to run outside here. They're just right outside Camp Icarus. I do have the graphics quality on max settings for this video, just so you know. I'm just going to run right outside here, and you're going to see them start to pop up everywhere, okay? Just a little bit further over this hill, there should be millions of them. Alright, so as you can see, there's no shortage of puny creatures. You can just come right outside Camp Icarus here, and you can hunt puny creatures until your eyeballs pop out if you want to, which is actually kind of fun. For me, because my skill level is moderate, I probably have like a depth 19 and laser rifles. I kill a puny creature in about 3 to 4 hits. Okay, so after spending my 4 ped worth of ammo, I went back to Camp Icarus. I went to the trade terminal and I sold all the materials I got off of the creatures to the trade terminal. Now keep in mind that shrapnel that you get off creatures, you can convert into more ammo for your gun. Okay, But just for the sake of the demonstration, I went ahead and sold it all to the trade terminal, and I got exactly 3.57 ped back. So out of 8 ped, I got 3.57 ped from materials I got off of the puny creatures. Alright? Now, keep in mind that I do not have to replace the gun yet. It's still at almost max quality. It only used 0.18 quality off of the weapon out of like 4.80 or something crazy, like 4.00. So I barely used any durability off of the gun, so it's going to be good for quite a while. I took that ped and I bought more ammo, and I got around 220 shots more of ammo. Okay, so each shot that you use to kill a creature costs basically money in real life. It's like pennies, but you get the idea. What I'm going to do real quick is go into this, just open my inventory here, and you can see that with this beginner gun right here, I'm going to go over ammo burn real quick. Okay, ammo burn is, if I just open this newbie gun up here, I go to item info, and I go down, scroll down a little bit, it's going to say ammo burn right, where is it? Right here. Ammo burn is 166. Okay, I have almost exactly 1 million ammo in my bag, so if I equip this, it's going to give me 6,370 shots on this newbie gun, which you can see down here at the bottom. This is called universal ammo. That means it's good for laser rifles or machine guns, which are called BLP ammo. Excuse me. So I have 6,370 shots on this newbie gun, with just over 1 million ammo. If I equip this more powerful gun, it's going to use the same amount of ammo, 1 million shots, but it's only going to give me just over 1,000 shots. So you can see the difference there. The less powerful gun uses less ammo than the more powerful gun, obviously. So you can see how, now just so you know, 1 million ammo costs exactly 100 ped in game. So that's $10 basically, a little over $10 in real life that I have in my bag at this moment, just in ammo. Okay, so another thing I want to express to you is the proficiency that you have with your gun, which is based on your skill value. You can see here that my damage interval with this little gun is 3.5 to 7 / 3.5 to 7. That means I'm getting the max amount of damage I can get per shot of ammo. Okay, and with this bigger gun, you can see that I'm getting 24.5 to 49 / 24.5 to 49. If I didn't have the skill to use this gun, it would say something like 12.5 to 25 / 24.5 to 49, which means I'm getting less than max damage per shot that I'm using on that particular gun, is what that would mean. And that means I'm actually losing money by hunting with that more powerful rifle, because I'm not getting the max amount of damage out of it. I hope that makes sense. If that doesn't make sense, please leave me a comment after the video, and I'll try to explain it to you a little bit better. Keep in mind, every time you use an item that's not limited, you are going to have to repair that item, and that's also going to cost you ped. So my demonstration was, I spent 8 ped. Okay, I went out hunting. I used the 4 ped worth of ammo and the 4 ped gun. I got 3.57 ped back. Then I'm going to have to repair which is going to cost ped, and then I'm going to have to replenish that 4 ped worth of ammo. Okay, if you go out hunting and you don't break even, now you have to factor in the fact that you're not going to have to buy a new weapon every time you go out hunting. Okay, you're going to have to factor that in. Just use a calculator, keep track of how much ped you're spending on a daily basis, and then keep track of if you're getting that amount back. Alright guys, let's keep right on trucking here. One of the questions was, can I treat this like WoW or other MMOs where I can just kill mobs and hand in quests? That's a good question. I'm going to have to say yes and no on that one. One of the things you're going to have to understand about Calypso is that when you go out hunting, no matter what you do, you can't just run back to town and empty your bags out to any trash vendor and then buy more ammo and just go right back out and do another dungeon or whatever, or something like that. Planet Calypso is such a heavily based economy game that everything you do has repercussions to your pocketbook in real life. Like, say, for instance, at my skill level, I just basically go out, I spend $100 in real life, just for an example. I spend $100 in real life. I go into game, I buy a really expensive gun that I have the skill level to use, and I buy ammo. I'm going to go out and I'm going to hunt for, you know, I could do it in 1 hour. Or I could spread it out and I could make that $100 last, you know, a few days or a month for that matter. And if I'm really good, I can make it last more than that. But the fact of the matter is that the materials I get off of killing monsters, I'm not just going to sell those to the trade terminal every chance I get. I'm going to play the market. I'm going to stockpile that stuff. I'm going to take time out of my day to, you know, search the auctioneer, and I'm going to find the best markup at the best time to sell those goods to other players, and I'm going to do that to increase the amount of ped that I make, because I don't want to just break even all the time. I don't want to continue to play the game and lose money all the time. Because every planet you go to, every monster that you kill, every time you buy fuel to put in your spaceship, every time you buy a spaceship, every time you do anything in this game, it costs a certain amount of ped. And you want to sell your goods for the best markup you can get at all times. If you don't play this game that way, it is going to be a bit of a money dump, and you are going to have to keep on depositing money into it all the time just so you can play the game. It doesn't matter if it's $15 a month, it doesn't matter if it's $1,000 a month. That is going to be what you're going to have to do to be able to play this game. It's just take time, and in that regard, I guess what I'm saying is it's not like other MMOs where it's hack and slash, you get the stuff, and 5 minutes later you can sell it off and just keep doing that over and over and over. It takes time and a lot of research in order to play this game. You have to put a lot of thought behind it. So that's AntiTheGamerGuy's view on the free-to-play model, how you're going to have to play this game. Is it like other MMOs? I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you have any questions or need more information in the future about Entropia Universe, just throw me a message. I'll be happy to answer any questions that I can. Until that time, this is AntiTheGamerGuy signing off. I'll see you next time.